Hello and welcome to Rugby.com.au. I'm Sarah Friend here to preview the NRC Grand-Final kicking off this weekend over in WA when the Western Force host the Canberra Vikings. Now, both teams made it into the Grand Final by the skin of their teeth in last weekend's semi-finals. The Western Force beating Brisbane City in the dying minutes, and the Canberra Vikings came back from a 22-0 deficit at halftime, beating Fiji Drua to make it into this grand final. Now, both teams will be gunning for their inaugural NRC trophy this weekend. Here's how the sides are shaping up. The Canberra Vikings have run into a little bit of bad luck leading into Saturday's game, with coach Nick Scrivener forced to make one change to the starting 15.
Yeah, so Mac Hansen is starting. Tony Pulu injured himself last night. Just niggled a hamstring, so with the travel, especially, we're going over tomorrow morning. So we just made the decision he wasn't going to be right. So it's good for Mac. Comes on the bench, good back three. Comes in the starting side, good back three with Mac, Tom Wright and Tom Banks.
Rob Valentini has also failed to recover from an ankle injury, so Angus Allen continues as the number 8.
He was awesome, and Rob pulled out in the warm-up last week, which isn't ideal, but Gus stepped up and had a fantastic game, had a big bearing on the game. Lukey Gerzakowski came onto the bench, just before the game as well and contributed. So, the back row of Gus Allen, Pete Samu and Will Miller, they played really, really well last week.
But Scrivener knows the battle will be won up front against the Force and is sticking with his youthful front row to get the job done.
We're under pressure against Fiji. Certainly the Force have got a good front row, a very good scrum as well. So that's going to be a very important piece of the puzzle for us. But the guys have trained well. We know what's coming.
The Western Force have also made one change, with a familiar face returning to the side in back rower Brynard Stander.
Brynard had a little niggle there for a couple of weeks, which he's overcome, and he's been our starting number 8 for most of the season. But unfortunate for Tevin Ferris, who had a really good game last weekend in that semi-final. But that shows our depth, and hopefully we get good impact from Tevin when he comes on.
And although these two teams have already faced each other this season, Sampson says it's crucial for his side to get the jump on the Vikings early.
Fast start is crucial. You've got to start with intensity, and then in the final you've got to maintain that throughout the game. But against quality opposition, if you lax off for a period, you're going to get punished. So yeah, it's crucial for that fast start.
To watch all the live NRC action on Saturday afternoon, tune in to Rugby.com.au, and you can also watch it on KO Sports and Fox Sports. This is a game you don't want to miss.